reminiscent of the Daytona speed track. The British World Supersport segment is one of the reasons why the holy grails of motorsports event happen. And in 1966, Buddy Elmo did an excellent job with the T100, scoring a podium while starting from 46th position. And this was the reason why the term Daytona was coined. One such motorcycle brand which exclamates every single bit, aggressively, excessively, in oodles and oodles of joy, pure bliss to the motorcycle enthusiasts. We have with us the epitome of the 600cc class. You may call it a cheater, but then again, the 3-cylinder is why this is known for its symphony. The one and only Triumph Daytona 675. Welcome to Get Set Anarchy.
The new Daytona 675 inspires perfect confidence, apex after apex. Triumph engineers' goal was simple: to develop the most precisely balanced motorbike possible, with more power, lighter weight and simpler handling, agility, poise and purpose in equal measure. As a result, a bike with class-leading power, performance and handling had been created. A bike that would instill complete trust in you and looks just as good.
At first glance, it reminds us of the Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Amazingly sculpted, meant for aerodynamic superiority. The best part about every single bit of it is that you feel that you're sitting inside the bike rather than on the bike, which makes you feel extremely committed.
Twist the throttle and demand more from the engine, the new Daytona can take more gasoline faster thanks to the 2 injectors per cylinder. This means better efficiency and a boost in torque at low and medium revs. Triumph designed the new Daytona engine with a shorter stroke, allowing us to set a 500 rpm higher rev ceiling at 14,400 rpm. To cope with the higher pressures, more torque and more power, the cylinder block is now cast independently from the upper crankcase. As a result, the new engine now produces more power for a longer period of time, increasing the bike's performance while also bringing more out of the biker in you.
Such is the performance of the Daytona. It intimidates you with every single twist of the throttle. An enthusiast's bike. A person who loves to be on the racetracks, who loves to be woken up with the roar of an inline 3. The amount of smiles that we had while riding this was absolutely insane. And I'm thrilled every single time I hear the word, there's a inline 3 that I get to ride. We wake up, we get prepared with a smile, thinking that we'll have yet another adventure. Yet another pesky little madness right in our hands. We twist the throttle and off we go.
Of course, both the front and rear KYB suspensions are completely adjustable. Separate low and high speed compression damping adjustment is available on both the front and rear suspensions, making the Daytona as forgiving on the road as it is on the track. Triumph has fitted race-bred Pirelli Supercorsa tires to offer you the grip you need to match the lean angles.
For giving you a first-hand experience of how this actually feels, there is no other person whom I can relate to better. Come in, bro. Well, we have Demant here.
Hey.
Thrills on wheels. I just want to ask you one thing. How do you not get a smile when you ride this bike?
I don't think that's possible. This puts a smug on your face every time. There is no other way.
Trust me, I was giggling like a small kid when I just twist the throttle. The moment this thing turns on, you feel absolutely mental. It feels so connected that it's so addicting, I feel. What do you feel about it?
Absolutely. I think every time you sit on it and twist the throttle, you cannot get a better feeling, and it is addictive. You dump a gear, you hear the throttle, you hear the quick shifter. Man, I cannot explain it better than that.
The Daytona 675's frame is made from 8 castings. That means fewer welds and a lighter construction with no loss of strength or stiffness for a more focused ride. The 2014 Daytona's rigid swing arm is designed asymmetrically to make room for the exhaust system.
Absolutely loving this. Listen to the exhaust note. Absolutely lovely, guys.
Nissan radial calipers on the front give amazing stopping power and confidence-inspiring feel through the levers. Triumph has also improved the riding position by raising the bar slightly and has included 10 mm reduction in seat height. Still a focused super sport riding stance designed to get the best out of you in track conditions. The addition of a slip assist clutch means hard downshifting won't result in a rear wheel lockup. It also serves to make the clutch lever action much lighter and smoother.
How much would it cost for me per year to maintain this?
That kind of depends on your riding style, and I would say if you ride it the way it's supposed to be ridden, maybe 6,000 kilometers in a year, which is kind of average.
All right.
Keeping in mind service, tires, insurance, and everything else, I think it should be about 80,000 to a lakh.
The instruments features a lap timer, 2 trip computers, gear change indicators, shift lights, clock and ABS switching. Programmable gear change indicators let you manually set up where in the rev range you want the lights to come on and prompt a gear change. If you had to ride the Daytona 675 around town daily, your wrist will hurt a lot. Where the 600 Super Sport excels, it really is cornering. It feels skinny and slim between the legs, and that compactness not only makes it a little less intimidating to pilot, but also makes it easy to work with. The 675 will flick neatly into corners and shows remarkably little inertia even when you're rapidly changing directions. The intense facade of the Super Sport kicks in, because the chassis basically looks at you pitilessly and asks if that's all what you've got.
It is that ungodly fire which will never ever get dozed off. Well, this is the reason why motorcycling is called as an art. Trust me, there is no other bike in this segment that handles better than this. We have tried out the ZX6R, we have tried out the MT-09, we have tried out a couple of motorcycles which fall under this segment, but this is the most closer to nature that you can find, something which makes you feel one with the motorcycle. The most committed and hardcore racing bike that you can find off the shelf, ready to race. The brakes are progressive but lack the initial bite. But then I would just call it nitpicking. There are a lot of pros and cons to this, but I wouldn't really put across most of it, because this is one such bike that you should definitely have in your garage if you are a motorcycle enthusiast and if you are passionate about the art of motorcycling. Well, this is one such motorcycle that I would definitely recommend to you all crowds out there, regardless of buying it used. Since this is the 2014 model, this was discontinued, and we are all eagerly waiting for the 765 Moto 2 edition. Sadly, only a couple came to our shows and we really don't know about the whereabouts of the upcoming model. But till then, the race-bait Daytona at its purest form, unadulterated, jaw-dropping, exhilarating, thrilling fun. This is one power-packed monster that you all definitely would love to have.
Buying one was a decision that needed a little thought and perhaps a lot of preparation. Back then, this was as much as 14 lakhs and 2 lakhs more you would get the ZX10R. But if you were to get something easier, more versatile and accessible, like a fast street naked instead, you'll actually enjoy riding it too. As I've noted often, you cannot have everything. You gotta choose.
So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe. Share it with as many friends as you can. We love to make videos and we love to show it to you all. Until next time, get set and out.